All right, big news here. On September 11th, the Niao's letter came out. Now, I haven't seen anything here yet. I just saw that it got posted, and I'm normally streaming during this time, so I actually wasn't able to stream today. So I'm going to just have a live reaction to the Niao's letter. I know Slay the Spire 2 updates are coming based on how it was hinted, so we'll finally see. But no, this is 100% in the moment reaction. So first up, right to the big chase here. Early access timeline update. So the moment we've all been waiting for. And after a lot of internal discussion, we've made the call to move it to March 2026. There it is. I don't think I'm surprised. To be fair, like it felt like we were running up on a deadline and they would have maybe announced it timeline wise already. So maybe the delay is not shocking. My immediate thought is good. I actually prefer devs to push back if they don't think it's ready, to be fair. Like they shouldn't meet a deadline or some obligation if by the time they get to a certain point, they feel like it's not good enough, that they need more time. So I'm not trying to glaze make a crit here. I'm not trying to do whatever. I just genuinely feel that way about any game. I'd much prefer a polished early access over a, well, let's just rush it out because it's a cash cow and we know it'll work. So good on them. But let's see what else they have to say. We know this isn't the news anyone wanted, obviously, of course. We just need some more time. There's no single dramatic reason. Some personal life stuff hit the team, and we're keeping it. Wouldn't be cool if one or too many things happen. Yeah. With that said, you still have questions. So Demi, the community manager, has put together a little preemptive FAQ to answer some of them. Okay. So the probably will be asked. Good. Is there a real reason for the delay, the timing of the Silk Song release? That's hilarious. Well, no, I don't think that's true, but let's see. We got together as a team to determine our news release window before Silk Song date was announced. The timing was just worked out like that. But on the bright side, everyone can keep busy and play Silk Song, or in my case, I'm probably going to be playing Borderlands 4, even though I really don't want to. I just, unfortunately, am addicted to the series. Is the real reason for the delay that you've been spending all your time making merch and community events? That's also funny. A merch is made by a third party, so no game development was harmed in the making of those plushies. That seems like an interesting one. So is it because you're adding a bunch of new features and content? Yes, in part because, you know, that's what does to a game in development time. Game development, obviously. Compared to Slay the Spire's early access launch, and for what it matters, its final form in 2.0, this new sequel has a lot more content that we just can't wait to share. So I guess this is kind of like the point I was making, right? Like, Slay the Spire 2 inherently is not going to be like Slay the Spire 1. It's not nearly as bare bones. They probably have a higher expectation for the game themselves. They've set a higher bar. So, you know, good on them. Development timeline probably just takes longer. And so what's the main difference in case you haven't been keeping along with the trailers? There's new characters. Yep. Cards, potions, relics, events, more polished look, more animation, more VFX, quality of life. Yep. When was it planned for launch? 2025. We were aiming for the fall of 2025. It could have been right now. But for now, we'll just savor the moments of anticipation. And will this be anything like any other games that get repeatedly delayed with no explanation? No. Should never expect it. I think that's probably true. I think Megacrit is very transparent with the community, so that's good on them. And still, do you regret the still coming in 2025 gag at the end of the TJA trailer? Who is writing this? Pushed for this one so she can make a fall for it in her defense. It was pretty funny at the time. Nice. Alternate acts. So I guess they're going to give us some more teasers at this point, right? As a treat, this month's content teaser is a pretty big one. Alternate acts. Once unlocked, upon entering a new act in Slay the Spire 2, you will randomly be greeted with one of the two possible acts. These acts differ radically in their environments and enemies, bosses, all greatly increasing the variety of the gameplay. I can't imagine. I mean, obviously Act 2 would be scaled down, but I can't imagine starting out with Silent Deck in Act 2. That sounds torturous, but let's see here. For instance, Act 1A, is overgrowth, a lush tangled ruin. Much of the fauna is resembling mystical woodland creatures. So this is fauna, yeah? And then Act 1B is the Underdogs, a mirry waterway connected to the Spire sewer system. My God, we're going deep. We're going into the underground. Nice. And we've already seen these, I think, teased. So not too crazy. And here's the wiki. If you haven't done it, please support it. It's fantastic. Oh, wait a second. Did they just, I guess they just showed this and now we're getting this, right? Is it the same creature? Gotta be. Oh, okay, yeah. So she was pretty, this was pretty spot on. Nice. And one last thing, connections, community corner. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, those are good too. And a little artwork. That's beautiful. But obviously the big news, Slay the Spire 2 delayed, coming in March 2026. They must have known it was for my birthday month. That's very sweet of them to do this. But in other news, sad, but we'll survive. Hopefully the next newsletter is a little bit more positive. But until next time.